friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and today we are watching SF9's Roar. I know I'm not doing these totally in order. I still have to do KO and some of the earlier videos. I'm trying to mainly keep up at the very least with the title tracks for each album so that as I do my get ready with me's, I can have a title track to go with it. I'm not doing a great job keeping up, but I am doing my very best. So please know that if I skip over a SF9 music video and dance practice, I'm not never going to do it. I'm just trying to keep up with the albums I'm doing. So yeah, it's a little chaotic for everyone involved. So please be patient, please bear with me. Let's just enjoy the music videos that I choose to do as I choose to do them, and we'll have a much better time together. Before we get started, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on my channel and my videos. I really always appreciate it. Also, if you have just a second, please check out the links below to my Etsy shop. I'm hoping very soon to add SF9 to the shop. So far, I have prints, Polaroids, enamel pins, bias packs, paintings. So much is available over there for BTS, Stray Kids, and ATEEZ. SF9 and Monsta X are next on my list once things have settled down a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna watch the Roar music video and then the Roar performance video and then the Roar dance practice, because I'm finding that if I watch the music video, I can just focus on like the cool music video things. And then if I watch the performance video, I get a sneak peek of like actual choreography. And by the time I get to the dance practice, I don't feel like I haven't seen enough. I feel like I can actually take some really good notes. So that's what we're doing. Music video first. Na, 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 na. Put it in ya! Woo! Oh, look at oh my god! Those were my biases, wasn't it? Is that what just happened? Is that both my biases back to back? No. No. I refuse to believe that that happened. No. What are those things? They're not like engine parts, but they look like they have film. Come on, rap line! Let's go! Not watching it enough. Watch more. God bless. La 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 la. I feel like that's chanting with the feet. Oh. Yes! They love like scenes of his feet. Like in RPM, it's his feet in the water. What the heck? What the heck? Who's doing the flip? Is that Taeyang doing the flip? And even before that, he does that spin, that pirouette, that like Shanae into a pirouette. Are you kidding me with that? Are you kidding? Is that choreographed, or was that just like, hey, for this music video, we just want you to spin a little bit? He's like, got you, fam. Like, what? What? Ah! I like need a seatbelt when I'm like watching them. I feel like unsafe. Oh boy. I'm so glad we have more to watch, because for a music video, that was very choreography heavy. With a little like on the side music video. It's like a choreography video also on the side as an extra music video. Can't wait to watch the performance video. Holy crap, I almost cursed. I forgot how good this song is. When I haven't finished the whole discography for a group, I typically don't go back and listen to individual albums, because I will get so into it and so just like lost in the music that I won't pause before a new album, and then I'll spoil myself, specifically if I'm doing Get Ready With Me series on the channel. So I haven't been going back and listening to these songs, and it's honestly killing me. I'm getting through the albums as quickly as I can. I can't wait to finish, just so that I can have a playlist and just listen to them anytime I want. But yeah, oh my god, so happy I got to listen to this song today. That like clicking sound with the tongue is really nice, and then the bow, bow, bow. I think we talked about it in the Get Ready With Me video. It reminds me of that Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes song about the Lamborghini. I don't remember. I played it though last time. You probably know what I mean, I hope. If not, ask me in the comments and I'll get you a link. Okay, anyway. I love Roar. Put it in ya. I've had 2 cups of coffee before filming today. It has not worn off yet. If anything, it's hitting my bloodstream right now. We're gonna watch the performance video of Roar. Here we go. Ooh, they're like on stage. I forget, is this the first? This isn't the debut album. I already can't remember. They just look so young. It's obviously the first or the second. I'm having a moment. Don't tell me to come here. It is my bias who does the flip like a Power Ranger. Oh, control him, King. Go off, go off. Oh, 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 he has white hair. Oh! Oh! I like that too. Oh my god. It's interesting that they picked like the slower beats. The camera. And it's not until these parts that they choose to speed it up, and they don't even speed up that much. Like this could have been so fast, and they went slow. Oh, I've done that in dances before. It is storming so bad outside. Anyway. They did a spin in the back. That was a nice little line transition. Ooh! Anytime Chaney is in the front, they like to turn him around. They've also done that before. That's in RPM, right before they turn around in RPM. Sorry, I'm getting so excited. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay, great. Do I have comments on choreography yet? Not more than I already said when we were watching it. It's very curious to me that they're choosing such slow beats when they could have gone so fast on some of these parts and they decided not to. I don't know how I feel about it or why it may have happened, because I don't think they did that with Fanfare. Fanfare didn't feel really slow to me. Because I'm wondering if it's an experience thing, and because this is earlier in their career, they didn't have the experience to be faster on those parts of the song, but I don't think that's true. I think this is just a choice that they made, and because I think it's a choice, I'm trying to figure out why. And I don't know that I can figure it out yet. I don't know. We're gonna go into the dance practice. I'm gonna take some notes. Chances are by the end of the dance practice, I probably still won't have figured it out. This is one of those things I'm gonna need to watch it like a couple times until it'll click and I'll be like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Anyway, I'm really liking it. There's a lot of choreography I'm noticing that they've done now in older songs. Older as in like they came out later. Like if this is the beginning of the career, RPM is a song later in their career, and they have choreography in this that they also do in RPM, but just in a different way. So it's interesting now that I'm going back that I can visualize and see that they have recycled and revamped some older choreography into their newer songs. I love that. I think that's cool. And I think as a group with a long-standing career, it's a great way to show, oh my god, there's a huge tree branch like on my roof about to fall into my window. I wish I could show you, but I can't move the camera right now. Anyway, we're all good, we're safe. But I was just like, what is coming over the corner of my roof? It's a tree branch. Where was I going with this? A group with longevity. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, it's cool to see, like, okay, we did this choreography in the beginning of our career, and look at how we've grown and changed it to fit who we are now. I love that. I think that's great. So we're going to go into the dance practice. I'm going to take some notes, and then we'll talk about it, and that will be the end of this video. We have the angle I absolutely despise, so that's frustrating, but it makes me extra happy that I watched that performance video first. So here we go with the terrible clip, terrible angle, I'm sure the clip is fine, of the dance practice. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Fighting. I don't think they've ever started like this. Ooh, they've done that before. Ooh! Oh, nice whistle. Wow. He is doing the most. He hasn't stopped since they started. Everyone else has gotten a little break and he's just like group to group. insane. Ooh. Like this they do in RPM, but in a different way. Oh my god. Y'all, Taeyang needs some water. Homeboy has not stopped. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, that's a cool formation. I like that a lot. There we go. He's getting a little break now. And he's back. Wow. Really interesting how, like, who they're choosing to go right and left with choreography. Man, that dance practice felt like it was 1 second long. Okay, I did not take enough notes, but we're going to talk about what I did take notes on. It was really interesting how they started with 3 small groups. I don't think I've seen them do that before, and I liked it. It was really interesting because it led, like, one group led into another, and then we had Taeyang sort of controlling throughout the whole thing, to be honest, like controlling the movement of the groups and the choreography and the formations. There was obviously times when he would like go to the back and the soloist would be performing, but any time that he was sort of highlighted, it was because he was moving the group with like this like sidewalk part, or the parts in the beginning where he's like moving himself from group to group and then pulling everyone together in the center. Really interesting, really good use of him as a dancer and a performer and apparently an acrobat. What the frick was that flip? That was insane. I could never do that. I can do a cartwheel, like that's about it. But that's crazy. That's so good. So cool. Something they did over and over, which is like the most I took notes on, was the use of the formations and having whoever was inside the formation moving and having the outside people stationary. So like there would either be 2 people in the back not moving and everyone else would be moving, or it would be 4 people, or it would be 6 people and like just 2 in the center would be moving, or the numbers aren't right there. But you get what I mean. The people in the middle would be doing like the choreography, and the people on the side would either be doing like this but on the ground, or they were just frozen in a pose. It was very interesting. They did it more than 5 times, I would say. And I really enjoyed it, and the first couple times I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, and then I realized it's a pattern, and they're doing it over and over in this choreography specifically, and I really enjoyed it. I really liked the arms in this beginning section. I can't quite remember the formation, but it was like a line, and then like a pyramid behind it with like 2 here, and they had like cool, like sharp fisted, I don't know if you can see my arm, so I'm leaning back, they had like sharp fisted, like something here happening, and everyone was at a different level, and it just looked great. The arms for the whole thing were very cool. The thing I didn't notice in the performance video that I noticed a lot here was the footwork, and how the footwork is accenting the faster beat, whereas the arms are really accenting the slower beat. So I did, in a way, answer my question of being like, why is this so slow? Why does this feel so slow? Why did they choose that? Well, they really didn't. I just didn't see the footwork the first couple times. And so now that I can see it, like that jump, instead of just jumping up and landing on both feet, they jump da-da-da-da. And they hit that beat with their feet up, ba-da-ba-ba. And that is the part I was missing, because the arms are going slow on that slower beat and the feet are hitting like the staccato faster beat. So I'm glad I got to see that and notice it this time. I really liked all the times where they were in a line. We had a bunch of different lines. My favorite was when they were in like this corner over here, and then the line went this way to this way and then started to move, and then it came together in the center. And we had a couple center lines where they did like opposing opposite side choreography, making a cool visual. Those parts are sick. Really, really enjoyed it. Speaking of like opposing movements, we also had that a few times where people were doing like a left arm and the person next to them was doing a right arm, and it was just visually very interesting because it was sort of random placement, like not really in terms of what the formations are like. If you're in the formation, it's not random to you, but as an audience member, it looks a little bit random because it's like every other line, every other person, one person's going this way, one person's going the other way. This was more towards the end that I noticed it specifically. Before or after, I can't remember, we get that repeating like da-da-da RPM movement that they do before Chaney turns and looks and does his little like hip shake thing. That's my favorite part of RPM, along with this part where they do boom, boom. They did that here, but they do it like one person on each side of the room. One person would do 1, 2 down on the ground, and the other person 1, 2 down on the ground. So again, another thing that they use in RPM that they did initially in Roar, and they just revamped later on in their career. I love that for them. I love how much I love this song and how hype it got me when I heard it again for the first time. I'm so glad I watched all 3 videos and I'm doing it this way as long as there are 3 videos available, because it really helps when I go to take my notes. I notice a lot more the 3rd time. So thank you so much for watching with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye.